Fly again.
It's such an intricate process there, I know, to be able to cut those wires away and give her the hydration shot that she needs. So good to see she got the help she needed. 5:19 here on the clock. Let's take a look at the storm that is headed our way and in some cases has already arrived. Live look outside shows the dark conditions, but we are able to make out from our Mount Soledad camera a bit of a shaking going on out there, and that's because wind speeds are starting to climb. And we're going to see really gusty winds come on shore as we go into the next couple hours. It looks like 10 to about noon is where we have the first wave of moisture and wind, and then we'll have another subsequent wave of moisture and wind by the evening. Now, already when we look at satellite radar, you can see how from Monterey down through San Diego, that rain is really starting to build. We see a more prominent wave hitting the LA area, pushing down south through Orange County. That yellow and orange is coming our way shortly, but for now, things are mainly light. We're going to see activity pick up between now and about 9 a.m. That's where you start to see yellow and orange popping up here on the screen. Between now and even 10 a.m., we're still going to hold on to those moderate to heavy bands of rain, and those indicate the possibility of about a quarter of an inch of rain per hour. So if we pick up on a quarter of an inch of rain per hour for, say, those 4 hours, we could have another inch on the ground, and that's what a lot of these models point to. We'll run this through 1:30 p.m. 1.1 inches for San Diego, 1 inch for Escondido, about ½ an inch for Oceanside, and this will only continue to climb. So that first wave arrives through the morning. We'll get a little bit of a pause by the afternoon where things will start to break apart, and then by the evening commute, we'll have another wave that will come on shore just in time for that evening commute time. So about 5 to 8 p.m. when a lot of people are going to be out there on the roads. That's also going to be the time that our snow levels start to drop. So we'll look at your snow totals in just a minute, but I want to show you how if we head all the way through the rest of Tuesday and into Wednesday, we continue to see these numbers climb. 3.1 inches of rain for Poway, 2.5 inches for Escondido, 2.4 for Ramona. Along the coastline, we're largely expected to see about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of accumulating rain. Across the mountains, this is what we call the liquid equivalent. It's because it's going to start off as rain for many of us, and then throughout the day we're going to see that snow level steadily drop. So we start off at about 7,000 feet this morning, 5,000 feet by the afternoon, and then 4,000 feet tonight. We'll see 12 to 18 inches at Palomar Mountain, up to 1.5 feet. Julian's going to be on the cusp of the two. They're likely to start off as rain, and the question on hand is whether or not they'll actually see that transition to snow. If they do, they will be at one of the lower elevations to see it and only expect maybe an inch or two. Across Mount Laguna, up to 1 foot possible. We remember that travel could be very difficult, especially across the 8, if we do see that amount of snow come to fruition. Showers continue into tomorrow. Looks like Wednesday, Thursday are going to be 2 days where we see scattered activity, but by Thursday morning, pretty much everything comes to a halt and we head back toward dry skies. So the bulk of that rain is going to come down today. And wind is going to be very, very breezy, especially along the coast. Wind advisory, high wind warning, both in effect. Across your mountains and deserts, we'll see those temperatures climb back to the 50s after this storm. But tomorrow, we're going to peak at 39 degrees. Deserts in the 60s, turning over to the 70s. I'll send things back to you.